You've typed into the little box hundreds of times, maybe thousands. You ask it questions, have it write emails, help you think through problems. But here's something most people never stop to ask. What is actually happening on the other side of that screen? Because it's not a search engine, it's not a database of answers, and it's definitely not a human. What ChatGPT is doing when you talk to it is one of the most fascinating things happening in technology right now. And once you understand it, you'll never look at AI the same way again. Let's decode it. What ChatGPT is not first. Let's kill a myth. A lot of people think ChatGPT is just the internet in a box. Like it's searching Google in real time and reading you the results. That's not what's happening. ChatGPT doesn't browse the web when you ask it a question. It doesn't look anything up. What it does is far more interesting, and honestly a little weird when you first hear it. ChatGPT is a prediction machine. That's it. At its core, that's a whole trick. Every word it types back to you is a prediction, the most statistically likely next word, given everything that came before it. But here's where it gets wild. Those predictions are so good, so layered, so context aware, that the output feels like thinking. It feels like understanding. And in some ways, it might actually be a form of it. How it learned to predict. So, how does a machine get good enough at predicting words that it can write essays, explain science, and hold a conversation? Training. Massive, almost incomprehensible amounts of training. Before ChatGPT ever talked to a single user, it read. Not read like you and I read. It processed hundreds of billions of words from across the internet. Books, articles, Wikipedia, forums, code, conversations, all of it. And as it processed that text, it played a game with itself. It would look at a sentence, hide the last word, and try to guess what it was. When it got it wrong, it adjusted. When it got it right, it reinforced that pattern. It did this billions of times. The result is a model, a massive web of mathematical connections that encodes patterns about how language works, what words follow other words, what ideas connect to other ideas, what makes a good answer versus a bad one. By the time it was done training, it had built something like an intuition for language, not a rule book, an intuition. What happens when you hit send? Okay, so you type your question and hit send. What happens next? Your message, called a prompt, gets converted into numbers. Every word, every token gets mapped to a numerical value the model can work with. This is called tokenization. That numerical input travels through what's called a transformer, the architecture that makes modern AI like ChatGPT possible. The transformer looks at your entire message at once, weighing which parts are most important and how they relate to each other. Then it starts generating a response, one token at a time. It picks the most likely next word, then the most likely word after that, then the next. It's doing this incredibly fast, which is why responses appear almost instantly. But there's one more layer that separates ChatGPT from a raw prediction machine: alignment training. After the base model was built, humans gave it feedback. They rated responses, told it when it was being helpful versus harmful. This shaped the model to be more useful, more accurate, and safer to interact with. That's why ChatGPT feels like it's trying to help, because in a real sense, it was trained to. Does it actually understand? Here's the question that keeps AI researchers up at night. Does ChatGPT actually understand what it's saying? The honest answer is, we're not entirely sure. It doesn't understand language the way you do, with lived experience, emotions, memory of yesterday. It has no idea who you are between conversations. It doesn't feel anything, but it models relationships between ideas with remarkable accuracy. It can reason through problems, catch logical errors, and generate responses that are contextually appropriate in ways that look a lot like understanding. Whether that counts as real understanding is a philosophical question. What's not philosophical is the output, and the output is changing everything. So, next time you open ChatGPT, remember, you're not talking to a search engine or a database. You're talking to a prediction system trained on the collected text of human civilization, fine-tuned to be helpful, running billions of calculations just to figure out the best next word. That's either the most impressive thing you've ever heard or the most unsettling. Maybe both. If you want to go deeper, how LLMs actually work, which AI tools are worth your time, and what's coming next, subscribe to Decoded Tech. We break it all down, no jargon required. See you in the next one.